Hey Leo, welcome to your June 2020 Spirit Messages. I am Charlene Lizette. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're returning, a massive thank you to you for being a part of our high vibrational community. I need to share with you that as I was asking your masters, your teachers, your ancestors, and everybody in between to provide me with your spirit messages, the imagery and the message I got was, you're resisting taking the steps forward that you know you need to take. It's like, you know, when a baby is just learning how to walk, and so they're very like, oh. Other babies are like, I'm ready. But you're one of those babies, Leo, that's like, right? And it's this self-sabotage, self-limiting belief system and pattern internally that has brought you to this energy that you're at now, where you know you need to take the steps forward, but you're feeling like you can't. And the key word there is you're feeling like, keywords, feeling like you can't. But it's not that you can't, you 100% can, and I feel like you will. But it's like something tethers you back, whether they be patterns, whether they be belief systems, whether they be people around you, Leo. You're choosing to consciously stay stuck. Oh my God. Unbound is the third card. This may resonate with you if you have Sun, Moon, Rising, Leo. I do need to give some love to my deity, the Morgan. This is our temporary new setup. I've got a light. We've got some changes going on here. If you're interested in booking a reading with me, shoot me an email. It's in the description box below. These cards. Don't dim your light to fit in, Leo. Leo, you know that you're not like everybody else. You know that there's something unique and special about you. So why do you choose not to shine that light? You got 2 here. Trust your path and leap. I'm going to take them. I only normally do 5 in this, but we're going 6 here because those messages were clearly meant to come out. So I pull out 5 cards from Rebecca Campbell's Work With Your Light, and then I clarify with my Shadowscapes. If you're interested in any of the tarot decks that I used, they're in the description box below. The first card you got is the Ever Unfolding Rose. You follow it by Boundaries. You follow it by Unbound. You follow it by Don't Dim Your Light to Fit In. And then the last 2, you got Trust Your Path and Leap. So see, it's like, you know, you gotta take these baby steps. No more conformity, Leo. No more... Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Love comes from within, Leo. Love comes from within. Self-love, self-value, self-respect comes from within. Needing somebody externally to validate your love is not real love. Especially if you're in a partnership like that. And also if you're feeling like you need to be in a partnership in order to feel love. Love comes from within. 9 of Pentacles clarifies Unbound. I really feel like, although these are not love readings, they're spirit messages, Leo, whatever connection you're in right now, if you happen to be one of the Leos that's in a relationship, it's not, you know, you're going through the motions of the oceans, but you know that your boat doesn't belong on there. This is for those of you, not all of you will resonate with this, obviously, like, you know if you're in that relationship or not, right? This is about you being true to yourself. Some of you are asking yourself, how do I break up? How do I let go? How? I don't know how. But the I don't know how is fear. You know how. You know the steps. You know that you have support systems that will be around you and support you in your decision. For some of you, it might not even be leaving a relationship. It could be a career. It could be like thought patterns, something along those lines. So I want you to see this. The ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. this is when and it's clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so the ever unfolding rose is when we are experiencing newness, right? If we think about a flower, right, it has to bud and then it gets fed and then it grows and it blossoms, right? But it can't grow if it's not fed. And the Eight of Pentacles is all about hard work. It's all about putting in the work to see the results. And so there's that resistance, right? Oh, this is happening to me. This is too much. But the universe is just saying, hey, if you give a little, we can give some back. This isn't happening to you. It's happening for you because it's part of your growth. And then you got boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Some of you are big time people pleasers. You keep your mouth even when you're frustrated and annoyed, and you're just like, no, it's okay. It's one of your coping mechanisms from some type of trauma that you experienced when you were younger. And that boundaries, that struggle of that boundaries, right? Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Falls into that Nine of Swords, where some of you in June may be experiencing some stuff that may be leaving you very uncomfortable, where you're going to be observing things, watching things, experiencing things, and going, I don't belong to this equation, or I shouldn't be here, or this doesn't feel right in my gut. But you're not going to know, or you're going to feel like you're not going to know, or you're going to feel stuck. But the Nine of Swords is all about mental stuckness, right? It's depression, it's staying up late at night, it's overthinking, it's all those things. But it's your mind that has blocked you because you're not listening to your third eye and your heart, Leo. And the reason why I was talking about being single is because, look, unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives with the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you might be in a karmic situation with somebody, and you might be feeling like it's time to release from that because you feel like you need to continue on with your journey, but you have no idea how to do that. How do I release the soul patterns? I keep hearing the word how. Contracts and past lives. You flourish independently when you're bound to these limiting, toxic, unhealthy energies, habits, people, ideas, thoughts, etc. They hold you back from shining. The Nine of Pentacles, whether you're male or female, is an individual who is extremely comfortable, happy, abundant, has literally all in their life. They don't need for anything else. They don't lack, and they understand that being single, being on their own, attracts more of the abundance and the wealth. Some of you most definitely may be going through some type of breakup, or even if you don't physically break up, the thought will start running in your mind that, I don't think I belong here anymore. Remember, Venus is retrograde, right? And so some of you might have jumped into relationships, and now with Venus retrograde, you're realizing, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Or more so than that, you might be recognizing that there really wasn't as much compatibility as you initially had expected. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Some of you might be around individuals who are very controlling, very manipulative, very toxic in the sense that they will critique things about you, but not in a very obvious way, in a very covert way. And now you're realizing that this once vibrant, excited, happy, larger than life you is slowly becoming smaller and smaller and tinier. And you're fighting that, right? Because you want to be the true you, but you're like, oh, I don't want to. That people pleaser is coming in, and you're like, I don't want to upset him or her. I don't want to upset him or her. But I'm feeling as the month progresses, you're going to realize that you need to step into you. That Ace of Wands right there, right? Very fiery energy, very passionate, very creative. No one's holding me back anymore. And that's very clear. Because, and I'm going to sneeze, I think. Bless me. That's the angels. And no one is going to stop you anymore, Leo. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? I almost feel like we talked about this a little bit last month. You were one of the signs that actually had the opportunity to get this reading in May as well. The spirit messages, which are a new reading on my channel for the monthly offerings. Leap, you go first. The universe will catch you. If you are ready, oops, let me show you that. There you go. If you are ready to make this move, if you intuitively are feeling like you need to make this move, make the move. No longer sit in the fear. The universe has your back. The universe understands this Ten of Swords energy. It's got to happen, and it's happening for you, not to you, Leo. Leo, if you're interested in a private reading, shoot me over an email. It's in the description box below. That is your message from your angels, your ancestors, your spirit messages, your masters, your teachers. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment below, let me know what you thought. And as always, turn your bell notifications on so you can be the first to know when I post new videos. See you later, alligator. Peace out.